Man, you know this face, right? Keep it 100, MTV, VH1, right? Philly, Smash Track Studios, inside the studio, in the lab with my man Rashad Morgan. Man. Traveling all around the world doing your thing. I definitely had to be here for this.
My dog, round two right here. You feel me?
Makeup, you already find when you first wake up. You ain't gotta change your body. All you gotta do is keep doing the Pilates. You look damn good, girl. Care about it, they just be hating on you, girl. You're one in a million, girl.
How did you get started?
Well, basically I started in the church, you know, singing at my grandfather's church, you know, playing the drums. That's where the love for music really came. I don't know the number, but like professionally, since I was 13, I got my first major deal when I was 13. Michael Bivens, Biv 10 Pee Weeks.
Okay, you went over to, Grand Hustle and now you're here.
Now I'm here.
Okay, I like that. Any producers other than my man Scorch, shout out to Smash Tracks Philadelphia. That's where we at. Studio right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Any other producers out there that's on this album besides also Jazzy Faye?
Yeah, I got a lot of emerging producers, a lot of up and coming people, as well as myself. A lot of cats from Detroit and all over actually, I send out blasts on my Facebooks and Twitters, you know what I'm saying, the producers just send me in, so they coming from a lot of people, a lot of no names, but they on their way up, so,
You went to Lincoln University to study music, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what did you learn and how did it help your career?
Well, basically, I just learned the basics. I always knew how to read music. I've been playing in bands since elementary school, but the music, when I went to college, I can't really say I learned too much I didn't know, just a lot of names that, names that I may not have been familiar with, that I was doing already, It was more like just putting pieces to the puzzle. Nothing major though.
Alright. What would you give credit in propelling your music career as of right now?
Give credit to my management, Carol Dorsey, Red, Al, the people that surround me now. Of course, Grand Hustle, T.I., Mike Bivens, my mom, everybody that support me and keep me going,
I hear that.
What inspires me to do music is, different situations I go through, everyday life, the women I talk to, and the stories I hear that my peers go through, we all go through the same stuff basically, so, that's what influenced my music, everyday life. Out here in Philly, working with a couple producers, Smash Tracks, homeboy Tommy, Scotty, Amadeus, so we getting it in, man. I got some hot records to choose from, and I'm proud of that. So, we gonna take it back home to Detroit, see what they do.
All right, Motor City?
Motor City, baby.
So where can our fans, Soul Engine TV, Soul Engine 8 fans, your fans, Rashad Morgan fans, Smash Track fans, where can they find your mixtape project, that any singles that you might drop?
Well, of course on YouTube, they can go to YouTube, look up Rashad Morgan, Keep It 100, or you can put in the mixtape where I left off. You can check me out on Facebook, Rashad Morgan. You can check me out on iTunes, of course. The Keep It 100 is on iTunes. We got it on the MTV.com, the VH1, the CMT, which is country music. So we proud of that, Basically, you Google Rashad, you'll be able to find it.
Okay. CMT. Wow, you hit them like Ray Charles, huh?
Yeah. We get them big belt buckles, you know what I'm saying?
I know that's
Cowboy
right.
boots.
Alright. What is the reason why people should be on the edge of their heels to expect your new project?
You know, basically because it's going to be fresh. It's going to be new. You know, they're going to love it. You know, it's going to have catchy melodies you can rock with, both old and young. You know what I'm saying? Just something new for the ears, man. Something, a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? If you want some real R&B, you know, if you miss, you know, if you in the old school or the Motown greats, I grew up listening to that, so you'll hear a little bit of that in there, you know. It's just something to listen, you know. You might hear something crazy, like, man, you know, why that nigga even say that? Like, you know, so, you know, it's just something that I feel people will enjoy, man, you know.
Right.
Man. Yo, what's good? Sean Boy Rashad Morgan, bad boy of R&B, chilling with my people, Soul and Print TV, down here in Philly, eating them Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, you know, shot.